it's almost like as soon as his voice comes in there, he automatically grabs your attention, and he just, I don't know, it's just one of the things, you just got it, like, kind of thing. Like, his voice, he just got it. And, that's definitely one of my favorite MCs, and
I
much respect to Guilty.
I know that that Dilla also thought that Guilty was one of his favorite MCs also, and I know, like, have you been in touch with a lot of the other Detroit people from the scene where you're from, and are you interested in collaborating with more of those Detroit rappers? Like, I know there have been a lot of great people coming up from Detroit recently that we all like here. What are your thoughts on, like, the Detroit hip hop in general?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a lot of people coming up, and from me being there, it's not surprising to me because I'm just used to it from being from Detroit, knowing that it's just a lot of talented people musically. Like, it's just a thing. I don't know, it's something about it, like the environment, it's just that soul comes from it, and like I said, Detroit hip hop scene, is doing good now, and hopefully, my album can continue, the legacy, and in a sense of opening the door for other Detroit artists to come out and do their thing.
So Illa, we got this picture of you on a pretty big console right here. I was wondering, as a tech nerd a little bit, if you mix any of the tracks here on the album or anything, did any of that stuff yourself, if you wanted to speak on that experience a little bit.
Like on this particular album, I didn't mix anything. I stayed in with the mix though, like, just going over like little tweaks and stuff. Cause I mean, pretty much this album is a straight 2-track. Cause we didn't have cause like it actually came from like it started off on DATs, and they got it from DATs. They put it from DATs to CD. And then, and then we recorded over that. So yeah, it's kind of it's definitely straight raw. That's why I got that 95 sound to it, because it's straight from 95. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like that. What about like so you're a singer too, and we're not okay. Let me preface this: we're not haters here. I'm not a hater. I don't see any haters here, right?
Yeah.
What do you feel about the new, not even that new anymore, auto-tune craze, sort of like
we have to ask
vocoder type of sound that everybody's using now?
I don't know. It's kind of like cause I know like T-Pain was using it a lot, but then all it takes is somebody to really do something big with it. And what happened was, well, at least in my eyes, once Snoop did it, he made it cool. And then after Snoop did the Sexual Seduction, everybody was like jumping on it after that. I mean, I'm not saying T-Pain wasn't doing it first, but like Snoop made it cool for everybody else, then everybody else jumped on it. But I don't know, it's kind of like it's played out to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like I thought. Just on the real, I thought Zapp and Roger did that, like, way back in the day. Like, I don't know why people forget about Zapp and Roger. Like, they freaked the vocoder like nobody else could do it. Like, I didn't even think nobody would mess with it after them.
Your brother likes Zapp also. I know a couple tracks there.
Yeah, it's just rare to see to actually hear like a rapper who actually sings and sings well, and doesn't sing through auto-tune in this day and age. And that was one thing, like I was actually going to sing first anyway. Cause like as an artist, I'm a like singer songwriter first, as you could tell pretty much from the opening track. That's how I started off. And I was talking to my brother before he passed about coming out to Cali and singing. He was having produced for me. So like in a sense, we still got to do it in this album in a weird way, But yeah, like that's definitely what I was gonna do first, and I've always been writing. So what happened was eventually, like I started writing poetry, and then it was just a certain point where I just started writing songs, and that was it.
Well, we feel a certain connection right here with this album. It sort of feels kind of like, for me, a little bit full circle. Dilla passed away when I was a freshman here, and Donuts came out, and we sort of played that a lot. Now I'm a senior, rocking it, and this is another great album. Definitely represents not only Dilla, but sort of the future of what we'd all love to hear hip hop sort of do a little bit more of, sort of take into account how things all come together. We really appreciate this album, and I would love if you're ever in the Boston area. I know you're gonna be around, touring and stuff like that. If you come through Beantown, make sure you don't forget to give us a holler over here at WHRB, because we'd love to have you through.